Did you know that the English words star, stellar, and astro are all linked? For millennia, people have stared up at the stars, so maybe it's no surprise that the word star has very ancient origins. In this video, we'll explore how linguistic reconstruction can trace the history of words for star in many languages. English is one of the Germanic languages, a family of languages with a common ancestor. Languages in a family will have lots of vocabulary in common. One of the words shared in the Germanic languages is star. The words for star in other Germanic languages are similar, and you can see that they must have originally come from the same word. Linguists, observing what all these words have in common, and taking into account other patterns in these languages, can do something called comparative reconstruction. That's when they compare the related languages and extrapolate backwards about their ancestor. Comparing different Germanic words for star allows us to extrapolate backwards that the original word for star, which they all came from, looked something like this. But what language was this word in? Well, because it's the ancestor of all the Germanic languages, we call it proto-Germanic. But this isn't even as far back as we can go. You see, the Germanic languages are part of an even bigger language family called the Indo-European languages. This family contains many smaller families, including these five: Indo-Iranian, Germanic, Greek, Balto-Slavic, and Romance. Within them, you find many of the languages of the Indian subcontinent and mainland Europe. We compare the proto-Germanic word for star to the words for star in other ancient or reconstructed languages in the Indo-European language family, and can see that they all have some similarities too. Yet again, linguists can use comparative reconstruction to reconstruct the original word for star in the language we call proto-indo-european. From that word came the word for star in dozens of languages. As we saw, the English word for star comes through the Germanic word family. But in English, there are many words which have been borrowed from other language families. In the case of star, there are other words which have originated from the same proto-indo-european root. For example, Latin's word for star is stella, which gives English words like stellar and constellation. In the epic poem Ovid's Metamorphoses, a character called Phaethon attempts to drive the sun god's chariot, but ends up being struck by Jupiter's thunderbolt, and his death led to a star appearing to fall in the clear sky. The ancient Greek word for star is aster, which gives English words like astronomy and asteroid. This word is used in the Iliad to describe a robe which shone like a star. I hope you enjoyed exploring language reconstruction in this video. If there's a word you'd like to know the history of, comment below. Like and subscribe to see a new video from Philologism every week.